Hey everyone, how's it going? My name's Christian Muse, and today I'm going to show you around TTCPass.com. This is an application that I've developed to try and solve a key issue here around Toronto. Now, TTC stands for the Toronto Transit Commission, and the TTC is what provides the subway, the bus, the streetcar, all of the transit services around the city. Now, the issue that this website is trying to solve is if you're out there and you need to buy a particular type of fare to get home, to get to work, or what have you, you don't necessarily know where you can go to get that. Now, it may be that you have plenty of time in advance and you figure out where to go to get your month pass, but if you're downtown already and you need to find a token quick, you don't know what stores or grocery stores or corner stores or gas stations might sell the tokens. So this is the hole that this site is trying to fill. Not only are we trying to provide the data and an interface for citizens of Toronto to access that data, we also want everybody around the city to collaborate in filling in that data and making it as robust and complete as possible. Now, the TTC provides a limited list of this different data around the city where we can buy month passes and so on, but there's a lot of holes in the data, and this is what the site aims to try and cover. So when you first go to the website here, you're asked to enter your address. Now, this can be anything around Toronto, and this is using the Google Places API to figure out the different neighborhoods and the different locations and landmarks around the city of Toronto. So, for example, the CN Tower can be put in, and it will take you downtown, or even neighborhoods like the Annex, where my neighborhood is in Toronto. Right? So the first time you go to the website, you'll be presented with a quick description of how it works and where to go around. And this video will actually eventually appear here in the welcome screen, but I'm going to show you through the site myself. So when you first get to the site, you have the map with all of the locations that we have to date of where you can buy the different fare types. Now, if you want to filter on a particular type, you can do so. So if you just want to find post-secondary month passes, you can filter for that. Or if you want to show all of the markers, you can do that as well. Now, the third is the interesting one that I mentioned. We want everybody to try and collaborate on filling in the missing data for this data set. And so needs review will show any marker that happens to be missing some data. Right? So this will get rid of some of the subway stops that we know about, but there's some subway stops that we don't know about here. So these are question marks with unknown values. So actually this is a Shoppers Drug Mart, not a subway station. But you can see here that there's a lot of missing information. So say I live close to here, I could go by this place, ask them, hey, do you guys have week passes, day passes? And from that information, fill in the missing blanks, right? So we have locations from all over the city, and we're in consultation with the TTC constantly to try and get new locations added to the website. Now, they don't have information particularly about what those locations order. They can change it from day to day, but we're hoping that the citizens of Toronto will collaboratively fill in this information. So, for example, here, if we go to 1000 Variety and we want to edit what is available here, well, we can see currently that regular tokens are available, children tokens are sold out, and student tokens are unavailable for sale. Say we happen to know, because we live close by, that student tokens are now available, and the child tokens are no longer sold out, so they've become available. Well, we can set those things and hit save, and not only will it save it to the site's back end, but it's also going to push the data out to a public data set on Buzz Data. Now, Buzz Data is a GitHub for data sets, and it's a third-party service that we use to share this data with anybody who wants to use it. And so, for example, here, the TTC Pass data set will show that it's been updated less than a minute ago. This is our update. And if we go and look at what the latest version says, indeed for 1000 Variety, we've got, the token is available, token children is available, and student, and so on. So any app developer or anybody around the city who wants access to this information can readily get it on Buzz Data. Now, going back to the website, not only do we want to allow various citizens to edit the different locations and let us know when things are available or unavailable, they may have some inside information of a new spot that doesn't exist on the map. So say, for example, because I live around this area, I know there's a gas station here that sells tokens. You can right-click on the area, and then using the Google Places API, it will pull in a list of different shops or corner stores or anything that could potentially be a transit fare vendor into a list of the top 5 most likely candidates. So we have the grocery store across the road, and we have the gas station here that I know about. right? And so when you click on anything that matches what you're looking for, it will automatically fill in the details. You can fill in the extra stuff and then save it to the server. Now, instead of saving this in a database, which could be problematic due to spam, it actually will send an email to one of the administrators of the website, letting them know exactly that there's a new row of data to be inserted at this particular location. Now, one thing that people were a little worried about when they looked at this site is what happens if they set it to be sold out and people go to the website, but there's actually tokens that have been replenished. Well, we're also in contact with the TTC to figure out when the restocking scheduling actually occurs. And so we have scripts that run once a month to replace all of the unavailable monthly passes. We have scripts that run once a week to replace all of the unavailable weekly passes, and all of this is timed with the in accordance to the schedule that the TTC provides for us. So if you are a citizen of Toronto, please head on over to ttcpass.com and start sharing the information about where you can get local fares. If you're an app developer, contact us at access@ttcpass.com, and we'd love to see how we can incorporate and collaborate on getting this data into your application. Thanks for listening, and thanks for watching. Cheers.